This video gives a quick overview of how you can sell software from your website using simple PayPal buy buttons. Here we have an example where we have a website with the name of a product, a description, maybe some screenshots or images, and then a buy button. If the user clicks the buy button, it'll be taken into the PayPal system where it can collect credit card information to complete the purchase. Once the purchase is finished, the user will be taken to a download page, and there they can click a button and download the product onto their computer for use. So to create this buy button, you're going to start by signing up and logging into your PayPal account. You can get a standard merchant account for free, and it's going to have some place on the account in a tools menu or perhaps under merchant services or something, a place where you can click a button and add new buy buttons. And when you do that, it takes you to a screen where you enter some information. So essentially you'll enter the name of the product that you want to sell, give it a price, and you can go down to this last section. We'll leave everything else the way it's defaulted. And in the very last section here, we're going to add the URL of our download page where the user is taken once the purchase is completed. So it'll be something.com/download for whatever your website is. Once you've done all that, you'll simply click Save Changes and it'll generate the buy button for you. Now once PayPal has created the button code for you, it'll present it on the screen and it shows an example of what the button actually looks like as well. You're just going to take this code, which is in HTML, and you're going to select it, copy it into your clipboard, and then you're going to have to paste it onto the page of your website. Now the way you get it onto the page is going to depend on how the page was constructed to begin with. If it's some kind of a graphic editing environment, there's probably a place where you can click a button and just paste in that code, and then you'll just see this button appear right in the live page. Let's just take a look at what this actually looks like by viewing the source code of this page. So if we show the page source, it'll pop up a window that looks something like this. And here's the actual code that was pasted in for that particular buy button. When a purchase completes, the customer is taken to a download page where they can click a button and download the application to their computer. So you'll have to use the editing environment to construct this page, where you'll probably have an option of uploading your application file onto your website and assign a button to it. Depending upon how the page is constructed, you can also edit the HTML for that page directly. For example, here's the HTML for this page, and it just has an image button that's linked to a specific file location, and that's where the downloadable application file is stored. For Windows application, a .exe file, you can just link directly to the exe file. In the case of Mac, you'll probably want to zip the file first and then link directly to that zip file. And then when the user does click the download button, it'll go ahead and download and automatically unzip onto their Mac computer. So far we've seen how you can create a buy button to purchase your product and then deliver the user to a download page where they can click a button and download it to their computer for use. If you do that, however, you'll be delivering to the customer an unprotected application that once they've downloaded it, they can share it with their friends or even put it on the internet for anyone to just download and use it for free. So you're going to want to protect it in some way before you start selling. There's a variety of tools to do that. Here's some examples. Depending upon the type of application you have or product that you have, you could be selling an application, a plugin, a protected spreadsheet, a PDF file, an ebook. There's all different kinds of digital products that you can sell, and they can all be protected with a variety of different tools. Let's take a look at a simple example. The App Protect application just allows you to wrap an application and protect it, and you can also apply serial number activation. You do that by filling in some information in an online activation server. One way to do that is with the Safe Activation service. So here is an example where we've logged into a vendor account on Safe Activation, and we've generated a batch of serial numbers for the product that we're going to be selling, and sets up some other screens of information. And that essentially enables an online activation page. And we put the link to that page here. Now we can click the Build Protected Application button and output the protected application that requires serial number activation to each specific machine. When you sell your application with the Buy button, PayPal will send you an email with the customer data. You can email the serial number the customer needs, and after they've downloaded the application onto their computer, when they launch the application, they will be able to enter the serial number into the activation dialog that is presented. Once they've activated the software, it can run forever, but if they give that serial number to another user, it won't allow activation on other computers. If you want to automate this one step further, you can deliver the serial number immediately at the moment of purchase. To do that, you'll simply post the order data directly from your PayPal account to the Safe Activation server, and that will trigger an email to the customer that will deliver the appropriate serial number for whatever product they ordered.